What is up, everybody? I'm Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. And I want to welcome you to another episode of the Nomadic Financial Coach. That's right, guys, we're back with another one. So today, I wanted to do something to bring you into my world, kind of teach you a budgeting slash cost cutting little strategy. Something that I do, something that is part of my everyday routine. Well, this one is not every day. This is like every week. But what we're doing today is we're actually going to go grocery shopping with me today. Now, me personally, because I'm living the nomadic life, I don't have, your stove, things like that to do your traditional cooking. Plus, I'm kind of lazy. So I get things that I really don't have to cook per se. Um, I do have a microwave and a portable electric outlet, so I am able to cook microwave meals and use the microwave to cook different meals. So I was able to adopt a meal plan, thanks to ChatGPT as well, that is nutritious, is cost effective, and and is very easy to make. So this fits perfectly into the nomadic life that I'm living, and it actually, the best part about it to me is it takes all the decision making out of cooking. A lot of people, this is why a lot of people dine out and stuff like that, is because they worked a long day, you're mentally drained, and you just don't want to think about what you're going to cook. So what you end up doing is you order takeout or you go out to eat. And this is what is actually putting the pounds on a lot of Americans, and is actually stressing your wallet as well. So today's episode is all about saving money and maybe even, hey, take some of that gut down at the same time. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and head into the grocery store and start our shopping. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and head in. As you can see, we are at the K. Roger, or Kroger for the people uninformed. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and head in, get our basket, and get things started here. So I'm gonna mess with her too at the same time. So let's see if she's here though. All right, let's go in. Let's get our basket. All right, let's head in, y'all. Of course, I get the basket with the messed up wheel, but it's all right. It is all right. We're gonna do what we need to do. Oh, door almost slammed on me. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our fruit. Um, Fruits are obviously an important part of a balanced diet. And the best part about that is you don't have to cook them. So let's find us a bag of apples. All right, so we're at the plums right now. Did they move it? Yeah, they must have moved them, because normally the apples are in the middle there. But yeah, they moved them. So I like to get I think they're the Fuji. I think it's the Fuji that I normally get, or is it the Pink Lady? I'm not sure. Well, it looks like we may do something different here. Granny Smiths are kind of tart though. I don't like the tart ones. I like the sweet ones and the crisp ones. So I think it is the Fuji one. So Fuji is $4.99 today, y'all. $4.49. So a little bit more than we normally do, but it's all right. But we got about, looking at it, probably got about 10 apples in here. So that gives us a solid 10 days of fruit. All right, let's move it on. Hey, we got to squeeze between this because they stocking right now. We in here kind of early, y'all, so they're stocking. So. All right, so the next aisle that we're going to go down, actually, is we're going to go and grab our peanut butter next. So that's where we're heading next to grab. Oh, we went down the wrong aisle, I think. Nope, we didn't. We didn't. We're down the right aisle. We're down the right aisle, y'all. All right, so next we're going to grab peanut butter. Now, I like to eat apples and peanut butter. It's absolutely delicious. Some people may not like it, but for me, it is a fan favorite. And I think we are in a bit of a, oh no, there we go. All right, so we normally pay $3.49. Short people problems happened today. I had to reach up there like really hard, but that gets us a pack of 8. Okay, so that gives us a solid 2 weeks of apples. All right, so now, I'm sorry, that's peanut butter. I'm tripping. So we got a solid about 2 weeks. If we eat Monday through Thursday, we eat apples and peanut butter. Now heading on to the next aisle, we're going to get us some vegetables, some rice, and some tuna. I think they all on the same aisle, but I'm not sure. So all right. So as far as okay, we got two for $3 on these. I was hoping they were a little bit less, but it's okay. So we get these tuna packs here of the Star Kissed, and I personally like the honey barbecue, so that's what I'm gonna get. All right, and I needed, I think, 6 of them. So that's all right. So we got our tuna. All right, let's head on out, guys. Let's get to the next thing. All right, so rice, like I said, I normally get um, 2 containers of the rice. Now I get the instant rice again because it's you can just put it in the microwave. And I like to get the jasmine rice. Right now it's $2, so spend about $4 to get 2 packets of that for the week. All right, next we are moving on to the vegetable aisle. Moving on to the vegetable aisle, guys, which is the right here, aisle 16. We're moving on. All right, so vegetables. Now, what I normally get green beans and I get corn. And this is just easy. What I like and what I normally get. Let's say let's see if we can get the Food Lion brand, like, but it doesn't look like. Hold on, let's see. We may be out of luck on that. I try to get the Food Lion brand because it's normally cheaper. I'm tripping. K Roger. I'm not. I don't mean Food Lion, but we normally get the K Roger brand, but it doesn't look like we got that. So what we're gonna do? So we're gonna get these here, which is $2.49. So we got 4 in there. So that pretty much lasts us for the week. And we get the cut green beans. So there we go. All right. I think we got one more thing to get, and I think we're all set. So let's see here. Nope, 2 more things. Now we already have oatmeal for the week, but that's something I normally get. I'll normally get a 10 pack of oatmeal. I will show you what I get, just so you guys can see it. All right, so we're gonna head over to the oatmeal aisle just to see what the prices is looking like right now. But we're not gonna get it today because we already have enough. But let's see here. So I normally get um, the Quaker Oats, maple and brown sugar. That's my guilty pleasure. You probably should get plain, which in this particular case, actually, yeah, that's the play because right now we're getting 2 for $4, 2 packs of that, so that's 20. And I only eat 1 packet, so that's like 20 days of oatmeal. So for me, that's like a whole month. So something is telling me just to go ahead and grab it because sometimes these sales go away. So what we'll do, because I don't want to have I don't want to overflow my refrigerator. What I will do is I'll just get one and I'll just pay $2 for that. Okay. So we got the oatmeal. All right. Let's move on. That was actually a power play right there. That is wonderful. All right. So next we're going to go, and what I have to do is, because I don't have a traditional refrigerator, what I have to do is I have to basically purchase eggs every day. Now that's the one part that I hate, because if you'll notice, Jesus, a 12 pack, is that the 12? Yeah, the 12 pack of eggs right now is $1.59. And I normally get a 6 pack of eggs. Okay, so they brought the price down a little bit. It's 99 cents, but still, as you can see, if I pay for 2 of these, which I will have to end up doing, I'm basically I'm overpaying. Now, this is the one problem with my system I got right now is that unfortunately I overpay for eggs because I don't have, refrigeration storage needs. So that's one drawback of what we got going on. But that's okay. We make it work. We there's some give and take with a lot of this stuff. So you kind of gotta just let it be what it is. All right. So the last thing that we're going to get, let me make sure I got everything. So eggs, apples, peanut butter, oatmeal. That's my breakfast. Lunch is normally rice, tuna, corn, and green beans. So we got that. And then dinner is a protein shake. So we pretty much have everything that we need. We just got to grab the protein and we got everything that we need, y'all. All right, so let's get over to the nutritional aids, is where it's normally at. All right, so for me, this might not be the best protein. And I may try something different here because normally I get the Premier protein that's $28.99. Now you get a 12 pack. I drink one a day. So this will normally last me 2 weeks. So I'm looking over here and the own is about $25.99. So you're saving about $3. Mm, and let's see the nutritional facts on this guy. Dairy-free protein shake, dark chocolate flavored. Let's look at the nutrition facts on this and see if it's worth it. Okay, so we got 180 calories. We got 20 grams of protein, which I already have a problem with that. That's not going to be enough for what I'm trying to do. Now, we got this one that's $1 less than that. And let's look at the nutrition facts on that. It's 200 calories. We got 32 grams of protein and no sugar, which is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's only $1 less. I don't know why I'm feeling some kind of way about it. Um, I don't know if I want to experiment, so I think I'm just gonna go with my normal protein that I get, and we're just gonna get this guy. All right, y'all. So let's head on to the aisle and see how much all this ends up costing us. Now, again, this is a whole week's worth of food. This is gonna last us for the whole week. So, this is a nice and easy little strategy here. You're not spending a ton. Now, I will note this is just me as a single person. I would probably do a different strategy if I were, doing for a family. And I may actually react to a video where I saw a lady who basically, she doesn't spend a lot and she feeds her whole family on that little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and um, tally everything up here, and I'll show you what we looking like at the end of this thing. So y'all stay tuned for that part. Okay, guys, so we made it back and we tallied up our receipt here, and our total after we got done was, I don't know if you can see it, but it's $58.50. Now, mind you, we got 2 weeks worth of the protein shake, so we won't have to buy any protein next week. We got about 2 weeks worth of oatmeal, so we won't need to buy oatmeal. Actually, we got another 9 packets of oatmeal back at the house, so that puts us at about almost a month's worth of oatmeal, so we won't need to buy any more oatmeal. The only things we'll have to replace next week is the rice, which came out to $4. Let me look at my thingy here. Yeah, the rice, it came out to about $4. The corn and green beans, which was $5, so we had $9 there. The peanut butter was $3.49, so we're at about 12 and a half dollars. And the apples was, we'll say $4.50. So we'll put it about, next week we'll probably only have to spend $16. Nope, that's a lie, because for 5 days we're gonna have to buy eggs too. So that's another $5. So about 20 bucks over the next for next week. So we're looking pretty good. We're looking at about $70 for 2 weeks worth of food. I mean, guys, you really can't beat that. And this is the name of the game. You got to know where your money is going, and you have to there's sometimes small sacrifices that you have to make. But really, this isn't a sacrifice because this is your nutrition, this is your health. And it's going to cost you more in the long run if you continue to dine out and eat processed food than it is to just eat, nutritious food that you buy at the grocery store. And like I said, the decision fatigue goes away because you're not thinking about what you're buying at this time. You don't have to worry about, okay, well, what am I going to eat today? For me, that's what works. I keep my life very simple, especially living this nomadic lifestyle with its constraints and things like that. At the beginning, it kind of bothered me, but now that I've gotten used to it, it's actually not bad and it's actually better for me. It makes my plan more simple and I feel more comfortable about my goals of weight loss and budgeting getting accomplished. So, guys, that's my time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to try this strategy out, by all means, go ahead. And also, if you have any suggestions on maybe how we can save some more money at the grocery store, by all means, leave the comments below. I'm more than happy to engage with that. And also, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck and trying to figure it out, hey guys, go ahead and schedule a free consultation with me. You just go to mike@thegreenorder.com. I'll put that on the screen and in the description, and you can actually set up a free appointment with me to where we can talk about how to get you started and get you on the right side of this thing. But anyway, guys, that's my time for today. I hope you enjoy it. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you all. Gone.